Shadows from the Past, The Mystery of Gorzyce Village. In 1993, in the small village of Gorzyce, surrounded by dense forests, an atmosphere of unease settled over the community. The residents were known for their hospitality, but this idyllic life was shattered when Anna Nowak, a 25-year-old woman, disappeared without a trace. She was last seen walking near an old abandoned house perched on a hill. It was said that the house was cursed. The villagers avoided it, and its dark history only fueled their fears. Anna was a journalist who had returned to her hometown after studying in the city. She intended to write an article about local legends, but what was supposed to be prose turned into a real-life drama. The police combed the area but found no evidence. After several weeks with no hope of finding Anna, the investigation stalled. During this time, Detective Marek Sadowski, a seasoned sheriff from a nearby town, arrived in the village. Marek was a middle-aged man with a strong build, slightly graying hair, and a serious demeanor that brooked no nonsense. He had always been drawn to mysteries, and the case of Anna captured his attention. He knew there was more to this disappearance than met the eye. Marek quickly realized that Anna was not the only one to vanish. Over the next 5 years, 3 more people went missing in the area: a farmer, a young mother, and a teenager. Each of these individuals was last seen near the cursed house. The villagers began to whisper about a curse that hung over the place. Marek decided to investigate the history of the house and the Kowalski family who had once lived there. After extensive research, Marek discovered that the Kowalski family had vanished mysteriously many years prior, leaving everything behind. Locals claim that the family had been involved in strange rituals, invoking dark forces to gain power. The detective sought out old residents of the village, hoping to uncover forgotten stories. One evening, as he walked through the village, he met an elderly woman named Halina, who had lived in Gorzyce her entire life. With a tremor in her voice, she recounted the night the Kowalskis disappeared. "There was a storm that night, and I heard screams coming from that house. When the storm passed, they were gone," she recalled, her eyes filled with fear. Driven by Halina's story, Marek decided to explore the abandoned house. As he entered, the air grew cold, and a sense of dread washed over him. The interior was decayed and filled with dust, but as he ventured deeper, he discovered a hidden basement. There, among the cobwebs and shadows, he found personal belongings: an old bracelet, a farmer's hat, and a scarf belonging to the young mother. It was as if the house had claimed them. The more Marek uncovered, the more he believed that there was something supernatural at play. He consulted paranormal experts who claimed that the spirits of the Kowalski family were still trapped within the walls, seeking new souls to join them. The detective became obsessed with the idea of freeing the trapped souls and uncovering the truth behind the disappearances. One fateful night, determined to confront whatever haunted the house, Marek returned. As he entered, he felt an otherworldly presence enveloping him. Suddenly, he heard whispers echoing through the halls, leading him to the basement once again. In a chilling vision, he saw the Kowalski family, their faces twisted in anguish, begging for help. Marek realized that the family had been victims of their own dark ambitions, and their spirits were bound to the house due to the evil they had summoned. To free them, he needed to break the curse. Armed with courage and a newfound understanding of the supernatural, Marek performed a ritual he learned from the experts, offering forgiveness and compassion to the trapped souls. As dawn broke, a bright light filled the basement, and the whispers turned to a peaceful silence. The spirits of the Kowalski family were finally free, and with their release, Marek felt a weight lift from the village. Though the mystery of the missing villagers remains, the curse of the house was lifted, allowing the people of Gorzyce to begin healing. Detective Marek Sadowski became a local legend, the man who faced the darkness and brought light back to the village. He often shares the story of Gorzyce, reminding everyone that sometimes the shadows of the past can teach us invaluable lessons about courage, compassion, and the power of truth.